Hey, good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's doing fantastic. It is Pete Olson, the Montana Silver Stacker. It is Wednesday the 20th, I believe. Yeah, it's Wednesday the 20th of July. And my topic for today is why people fail in network marketing, MLM, right? Why people fail in network marketing, MLM. And there's a whole lot of reasons that I'll give you, and then I'll give you the action plan to go along with that and how to solve it. So let's start off. And guys, about 97% of the people fail in network marketing. And I guess fail is that's you could maybe use a different word because just being in network marketing, the training is second to none. The contacts are phenomenal. Everyone should be in network marketing just for the contacts for your business, for your other business. The training is the best of the best, personal development. And the first reason people fail in network marketing is because they don't have a clear plan. They don't have a daily plan. They don't have a 90-day plan. They have no plan, right? And if you don't plan, you plan to fail, don't you? With no plan, you're planning to fail. You got to have a plan. And one of the first things that you need to get right is your mind. What do I mean by that? Is personal development. Okay, you got to always set a certain period of time a day, 45 minutes a day, to personal development audios and books. You got to do it. And I recommend that first thing in the morning. Okay, so one of the first things I recommend is in your schedule, and schedule this, guys, in your phone. Is first thing what I like to do is I like to work out. Okay, first thing, and then come back and do my 45 minutes or so of personal development. Okay, whether it's reading a book, whether it's listening to audio, watching personal development on YouTube. There's so much great stuff on YouTube. Whatever that is, do it. But I want you to put everything in your schedule. On our phones, guys, we can put everything in there. You want to be on that routine. Put in your phone when to wake up, when to go to sleep, right? When to work out, when to do your personal development, when to make calls, etc., etc. Getting in a routine is really, really important. Okay? That's what kind of keeps us on course. That's what keeps us consistent. Okay? So, in regard to the personal development, every day you want to use what you listened to or what you read in your daily life and also in your business life. I mean, I take so much stuff from Tony Robbins. I had all of North America for ISN International Silver Network. I listen to a lot of silver and gold, economy type videos, but I also listen to a lot of just personal development stuff, the Tony Robbins of the world. So many great people like that. I mean, there's just so many people on YouTube that even if it's a short 5-minute clip or, 15-minute clip, I get one nugget. And if I get one nugget, guys, I can take that and put it into practice that day. Because the sooner you put it in practice, the more it becomes ingrained in you, right? You're just not reading. You really want to comprehend it when you're reading something or listening to something, okay? So put it into action in your daily life and your business life. And one of the biggest reasons people fail is they're not consistent. They're not consistent. So they'll do something, charge really hard for a couple days, and what happens? What do? They don't do it for a week, do they? Right? Be consistent. I'd rather have you steady and consistent, okay, than just go balls the wall and then fizzle out. Steady and consistent every day, 6 days a week. And that's the key, guys. And that's the key in business. That's the key in personal life. That's the key in losing weight, right? I've done it with losing weight. I've lost 31 pounds and going. So, but it's slow and steady. Boom. And if you do that, you'll start seeing patterns develop. Okay? So people fail because they're not consistent. I'll take consistent over super high energy any day. But if you can mix the two, that's even more potent. Does that make sense? But consistency Consistency is the absolute secret, guys. That is the absolute secret. So that's where in your phone, that calendar helps in your phone. The alarms help in your phone to be consistent. To be consistent. Now, there's something called, and this is really interesting. Really, really interesting. I picked this up from a mentor of mine. And it's called, and I want you guys to take a look at this. It's called the momentum graph. Isn't it great learning, and yet when you have such phenomenal mentors? I have some of the best mentors in the world in network marketing. In the momentum graph, probably most of you have never even heard of it, right? Most of you probably had never even heard of it. In fact, I would probably guarantee 98% have never heard of the momentum graph. Okay? 90. Okay. We just do this here. Okay, so momentum graph. Can you guys see that? These are days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120 days. Okay? So this is the quitting zone, about 45 days. That's when people say, this doesn't work. Nothing's happening. What's going on? So if you look at the momentum graph, guys, you don't really start seeing momentum for 90 days. Look at that. And you're at the bottom of the momentum hill. 90 days. That's why you put your head down and grind, because it takes that long to start getting that duplication, right? And for leaders starting to pop and emerge in your organization. And then it starts going up, right? Starts going up big time up to the 120 days. So it doesn't even start until the 90-day period. Unfortunately, most people quit here. Most people quit here. I mean, you don't plant a crop in the ground and the farmer doesn't come back, 4 days later and say, I don't see anything, I'm digging it up. No, that's not how it works, right? You got to put in the time. You got to make the calls. You got to make the dials. You got to talk to lots of people. Okay, and never stop. Never stop. So that gives you an idea about how long it takes. Don't stop here. 30, 60, 90 days. And then it starts getting really fun, guys. And that's where the check, if you're working it, if you're making the dials, and you got to figure out how many dials that is to start getting some closes. And we'll talk about that. That's the momentum graph, okay? And like I said, most people don't know what that is. But there's really 4 parts to your business. It's the invite, right? Number 2, you're going to give them a presentation. Number 3, sign up. And then 4, you're going to help launch their business. Okay? You're going to help launch their business. So let's talk about invite. Okay? My mentor always talks about 33% of the time you should get someone to take a look at your information. So 1 out of 3, right? So if you invite 10 people, it should be a little more than 3 people that want to take a look at the info. However you're doing that, whether it's a meeting or you do what we do and you send information to them via email and follow up the next day. And the problem is that most don't do enough of the invite. They don't talk to enough people. A very dear colleague of mine once said, one of the biggest secrets to network marketing is you got to talk to tons of people, right? And say as little as possible. You let the presentation do the work, right? Okay. So most don't do enough of this. Okay. It's kind of like, I love this example. It's a great comparison that he uses. He compares network marketing to McDonald's. You pay $1 million to get a McDonald's franchise. Then you pay another $100,000 for Hamburger University. Well, I can bet if people paid $1 million to get into network marketing, just like they do at McDonald's, they are going to be on everything. I mean, you see McDonald's owners, man, they are paying attention to every single detail possible. The quality of the employees, the numbers. They know, right? When you own a McDonald's, you know how many hamburgers you got to turn to be profitable. Okay? Why is that? Because they don't want to screw up $1 million. The problem with network marketing is that the barrier to entry is so small, people don't think that way. They treat it like a hobby instead of like a business. In network marketing, just like McDonald's, you need to know how many people you need to talk to get the sale. So it's really what I see is you need to, when you talk to 10 people, 3 should take a look at the business, okay? And for every 3 that take a look at the business, 1 should sign up. So it's about 33% on both the invite and the presentation. Okay, does that make sense? But guys, treat your network marketing business as if you put $1 million into it, not $199 or $649, whatever it is for your company. It's so little, it's ridiculous. What we get out of network marketing for what we have to start off with no overhead, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Hardly zero overhead, right? Zero, such a small barrier of entry, and you can have a multi-million-dollar business. No McDonald's franchise, no brick and mortar store, no employees, none of that stuff, okay? So in your presentation, if you have 3 people looking at your presentation, you should sign up 1. That's where you should strive to be, okay? And then the launch. You wanna launch after the sign up, okay? So invite, give them the presentation, sign them up, close them, right? When I close somebody, I go right for the close, boom. Hit him right between the eyes. Bob, it sounds like you're ready to get started. I don't sit there and talk for half an hour, right? We get right to business. They respect that. I respect that. We respect each other's time. And the 4th step is to launch their business. That doesn't mean babysit them, guys. So what we do, what I teach North America is that I friend them on Facebook. I add them to our Facebook group. I announce them to the group. And then I send them an ISN training email. And I give them homework. You got to give your new person homework. My job is not to explain the comp plan and everything about the company in the next 2 days. I give them homework to do. Okay? They know exactly what they got to do. And they got to come back to me when they finish the homework. If they don't come back to me, that's their problem. Okay? I'm not here to babysit. They got to pull their own selves up by their own bootstraps. Self-pride, self-determination, self-reliability. My great mentor, Larry Thompson, talks about that all the time. Still does to me. Right? So, guys, but when they come back, then we can, the ones that come back, I really see the ones that want to run. And those are my players. Okay? Those are my players. So, as far as the launch is concerned, okay, it's really important that you get them that information within the first 24 hours and let them know, hey, here's your homework. Get this done. As soon as you're finished with it, you get back to me. I'm not going to be calling them and saying, Bob, I haven't heard from you. No, I'm not going to do that. That's Bob's responsibility. He's going to know that. I'm going to let him know that too. I'm not here to babysit. I'm here to guide. I'm here to teach. I'm here to do 3-way calls. I'm here to help you close business. Okay, I'm here to run as fast as you want to run. Okay, but I'm not here to, I can inspire you, but I can't motivate you. I can't pick up the phone for you. Okay, does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? So I love this. You know, it's one thing to get to the top. It's a whole nother thing to stay there. And the way that you stay at the top of your company is you do everything with consistency, right? Get your mind right. Get your body right, okay? Schedule your calls. Schedule your follow-ups. Everything in your phone, in your calendar. Same thing, day after day after day after day. Guys, to get rich in network marketing, it's just boring. That's all it is. It's the easiest, most boring thing in the world. Okay, I'm going through that process now of building up North America, and it's so much fun, but it's boring. And, you know, you're on your own. You're making dials. Okay, it's one thing to get to the top. It's a whole other thing to stay there. And the way you stay there is with consistency and never stop making dials, never stop recruiting. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, I'm with a company called ISN, International Silver Network, and I run North America for them. If you would like more information about working directly with me at the top of North America with ISN, Silver and Gold Company, you couldn't be at a better place or better time than to be with Silver and Gold, especially in a network marketing company. This is what everyone's starting to get into as silver and gold prices creep up. Click on the link below, take the online tour, and fill out the survey, and I'll get in touch with you personally. I'll call you personally, okay? Looking forward to that. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, okay? Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Please share this video with all your social media networks, and feel free to comment below. I appreciate you guys. God bless. Have a great Wednesday, okay? Be the best you can be.